Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good
Leading
pitcher.
Off tonight for Miami.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Smoke toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Segura has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Nola features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just getting started here in Philly. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws the ball, has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Left field and deep. Granderson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's gone 3 for 11. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Neil Walker. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
That is big.
And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and that one swung on and missed. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in, Curtis Granderson, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Strike him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Up next will be Nick Williams. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he misses. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Anderson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Phillies down in order. We move to the third with no score. Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gabby Guerrero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. In for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jose Arena. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Castro is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Popped him up. Kingery is under it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They entered the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Outside.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
3-1 to him now. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gene Segura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No luck. A runner at second with 1 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Settling in now, JT Riddle as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive to center field, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it's fouled away. Riddle on second. Anderson at first with no outs. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fouled off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Williams sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Once again, a 3-2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And next to bat will be the outfielder, John Birdie. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. A line shot to third base.
The batter, number 65.
Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Guerrero looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. To his left, Castro. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now that
Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. 4th home run here in the early going as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
the third baseman,
And
4.
in steps Scott Kingery. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy.
The
Pro
batter,
pitchers
number
belong
2.
to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Castro ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Kingery on third. Nola over at second. Segura at first. 2 out in the inning. This is in the air out to right field. Guerrero moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Miguel Rojas.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
A high fastball is in there. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-1. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The set and the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
At strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Next to Philadelphia.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Outside 2-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He's right there to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Ready now, Curtis Granderson. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Hoskins shading to his right. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 55.
Now in the box, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 1-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 65.
Ready for another chance? Gabby Guerrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Odubel Herrera is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The batter,
now at the plate, Scott Kingery. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. This pitch is popped up. Walker just to the right of the mound. 2 gone. Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High in the air out to center field. Birdie moves over, And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Victor Arano will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 64.
Peter O'Brien is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Arano, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starlin Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting. The second
Digging
baseman.
in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. Bounce to first. Walker has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's the ball.
Low for ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Guerrero looks up, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The first baseman, number
In now,
17.
Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 Phillies.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Phillies.
start the 8th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil
off the
Walker.
Miami.
He was sent packing on
baseman,
strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Come on, Phillies.
The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, one away.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Grounded to the right. Hernandez is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Curtis Granderson has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Adam Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Miami, number 61, Adam Conley.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Real Muto stands at second with no outs. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Teheran Guerrero will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Roman Quinn.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Quinn is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count 1 and 2.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 3. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now to the plate, John Birdie. No hits to this
Leading
point.
off for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 55, John.
Here comes the first pitch.
Birdie.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Pitch on the way. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Served out to left off the end of the bat, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Gabby Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Fastball well outside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ryan Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Miami, number 28, Ryan Holiday.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
David Robertson answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
David.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starlin Castro. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, J.T. Riddle, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Miami, good night.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Victor Arano earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.